What is up? What is up? It is Wednesday. Welcome to this edition of the Daily Market Commentary. I'm your host, Chuck Fulkerson. Hope you guys had a phenomenal day yesterday as we had no DMC because we do our live trade room on Tuesday mornings. Feel free to join us. Go to tradersarmy.com. Use promo code TRADER60 for 60% off your first month. We'd love to have you see what it is we do. Love to come to Traders Army. So let's go ahead and get rolling. S&P today up 18 this morning. As we are on FOMC announcement day, the market has priced in the expectation of a 3/4 point jump. And so we'll see if on that raise we actually see markets rally a little bit today. So I will tell you, there's not a whole lot that I'm going to be looking at today. It's a day where I'm going to be sitting on my hands most of the day. We've got a 15-minute supply area up in here that is a confirmation entry at 37.87. But other than that, I'm going to be doing a lot of sitting on my hands today. I mean, we're really going to have a clean breakdown for me to be willing to get short. Yesterday we had this area in here where we broke below, but just kind of hovered. No real movement one way or the other. And so essentially what I'm doing today is I'm sitting on my hands. There's not a lot of trading to be done today in the equity markets. And we certainly don't trade breakouts around FOMC announcements because oftentimes those breakouts will just shake you out of your position. So as I look at my equity markets today, I'm being very cautious overall. There's not a whole lot that I'm looking to do from an equity standpoint. So those are really, I don't have a whole lot to talk about in the equity markets with that sideways price action. When I go take a look at my energies and metals markets, starting with crude oil, we can see that crude oil, we poked above the 123 number yesterday and then sold off pretty hard. We had a candle-to-candle reversal entry right through here on our rising trend line, and we did get a little bit of a move higher. We've then come back to that trend line and are starting to, see momentum really slow down. We can see a big slowing of momentum right through here. So this would actually be where you would look for a breakdown for prices to ease a little bit as we are now in a bit more of a sideways price action. So we went from a strong upward trend to now a bit more of a sideways trend right through this region here. I'm not saying that what follows next is a downtrend, but oftentimes that is what will occur. And so if I look at this on a daily chart, this is a bit of a rollover pattern. So let's see if we roll over from here and do begin to come down. Now, that would give you a little bit of maybe reprieve at the pump, but a chance really just to get long again as the daily chart of crude oil has continued with its strong bullish move. We did break below the low on this daily chart and closed below it as well, just not quite there as of yet. So, gold, we've got a little bit more movement here in the gold markets as we completely retrace this original move. We did see a full retracement of that level and then came right down to the origin of the move and then touched it, and remember it's a 15-minute chart, so we hit that level and then just kind of poked below it and continued to go down. Hit the next area of demand without getting us really a clean entry. This area down in here on this level, we got a good bounce off of that zone. And so now as I'm looking at that level, that has to be on a 1-hour chart, the area that I'm looking at for the next breakdown opportunity. Since we did bounce off of that zone, that would be your next really strong level, would be the breakdown opportunity that exists right there, as well as a wick over wick level that exists right up through here. So looking at both of those areas for a potential reversal. Looking at some of our currency markets and our bond markets, the ZN, we did see a bit of a rally up in bonds yesterday and into the overnight, which could theoretically take us up into this region right here for a potential short. So keep an eye on that level for today. But once again, bonds are also going to be greatly impacted by the FOMC announcement when we see a bit of a movement. The euro bounced off of this area of support into this supply area. And we did get an entry into this level. We're 3 candles into our 6-candle move. So let's see if price continues to move down from here. At 6 candles, certainly remember we take our stop, we move it to break even. But with this wick up here, it did trigger a confirmation entry for price to come back down. All right, well, that's all I've got for today. Like I said, a whole lot of sitting on my hands and just kind of hanging out. Keep an eye out for the upcoming video. We're going to talk a little bit about big picture markets. I'm going to do that on YouTube Live coming up soon. And until then, I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. See ya. Hey, thanks for joining us. If you like what we do, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's the only way the computers know that you're actually live and really care. And go to tradersarmy.com today to learn a bit more. And if you want to see some of our other videos, click here in the box.